Chris Hemsworth is one of the best looking actors in the world, but early on in his career he was rejected for being too tall. Chris Hemsworth at 6'3" is much taller than the average man, with the average American man being 5'9". And for actors, the average height isn't much different, where the average actor in Hollywood is 5'10". And the reason it's harder for taller actors to get work is because studios believe that taller actors demasculate more average height actors. They also believe it looks weird standing next to actresses, with this example being Natalie Portman, who's 5'3", standing next to Chris Hemsworth while she's wearing heels. This also happens to actresses like Nicole Kidman, who say they get rejected all the time for being too tall. And this issue happened to Chris Hemsworth all the time when his career was starting in the 2000s, where he wasn't allowed to audition for being over 6 feet tall. For Chris Hemsworth's first ever movie role, which was a 2009 Star Trek film where he had a small role, he lied that he was 5'11" before going in for the audition. And he said he kept on lying about his height for a couple years, where sometimes he'd go to auditions and they'd tell him to go home, and other times they'd say he can stay. He said the first time height wasn't a problem for him was in the audition for Thor, and the minimum height was 6'1". So while it's great to be tall, there are trade-offs to everything, and even being 6'3" can sometimes get you rejected.